Hello, my name is Julie, and this is KS Mom Crochets, and today is Crochet Podcast number 95. So, I have two finished objects to share with you all today. Both of them are for some CALs or crochet alongs that I am participating in, and I wanted to get on here and share them with you all. The first one that I made is it's like a Christmas in July type cowl, and it is hosted by KK and Kristen over at K&K Crochet, and it is called hashtag Christmas Extravaganza 2024. And they're a lot better at explaining this than I am, but I will just try. But their premise behind this is to give people gift ideas or things that they can make for Christmas. And I know that they said that patterns could be paid for, but they really preferred for them to be free. So I did find a free pattern that I thought was really cute, and it is called the Christmas Tree Kawaii Amigurumi, and it is by martarusocrochet.com, and I will have it linked below. And here is what I made, and I just think it's so I think it's so cute. I love it so much. In her pattern, this actually has arms and legs, and I just didn't do those. I just made it just a regular Christmas tree, even though I think the arms and legs are super cute. um, I just really like the way that it looked without them. She also, like, her coloring was a little bit different. It was a little bit more non-traditional, I guess, coloring. But whenever I make things for Christmas, I really like traditional Christmas colors. And even though this gold really isn't maybe considered a traditional color, I decided to go with it anyway. um, so I used a 3mm hook, and I used 14mm eyes, and I used all Bon Bon Ox yarn, which is a DK weight, and the color Pine, and then this yellow color is called Straw, and the red is just called Red. And I just really think that it's adorable. So when I made the garland part, which is just chains basically holding two strands together, when I made that, I originally did it in white and red, and it just did not look right because I had embroidered the face with the gold because I really wanted the eyes to show up and the face to stand out because this pine color is so dark. So I ended up changing it to the red and gold instead, and I really like it. I think it's so cute. And it was fairly simple to work up. It didn't take forever. I feel like it took me a while, but I think it's because I've really been struggling to crochet, so it felt like it took a long time to finish this. But I really do think that it is absolutely adorable, and like I said, in the pattern it does have arms and legs, and it's really cute with the arms and legs too. So this is my entry for hashtag Christmas Extravaganza 2024, and I will have KK and Kristen's channel linked below so that you can go and check them out and see all their different items that they are making, as well as other YouTubers and people that are participating, because it's a lot of fun. And I feel like Christmas kind of creeps up on us because it takes a while to crochet stuff, and if you like giving handmade gifts, it really is a good idea to start early. And I just love Christmas, so I'm always for joining in on a Christmas cowl. So here is that, and I think it's so cute, and I really am happy with how it turned out. Now the next thing that I made, or the last thing that I made, is actually like I said, for another cowl, and this is for Cassandra over at Craftably Ever After's cowl that she's hosting, which is hashtag Amigurumi World Tour 2024, which I completely butchered in my last video, and I apologize for that, Cassandra. But she actually is doing it two different ways. She's sending the Whimsical Stitches book by Lauren Espy, two different versions all around the world. So there are I think there's one book that's going just in the US, around the US, and then there's another one that's going all around like Europe and other countries over there, and it's a really awesome thing. I didn't get the physical book, but I did decide to participate from her Hello From pages. So any project that is made, you can submit it to her and she will put it on her blog, which I think is a lot of fun. I will have her channel and her blog linked below, which like I said, I'm sure you have heard of it before, but it's a lot of fun. And somebody recently did, actually I think two different people, one from overseas and one from the United States, did the jellyfish. And I haven't really made a lot of jellyfish, and I thought, well, I'll just try this one because I really wanted to just crochet something, and I figured that would be quick and easy to crochet. So that's what I did. And here is mine. I did leave a little hanger so that it could hang up. I'm not sure if I'll leave that on or take it off, but I do think that it's super cute. And like I said in my last video, in case you missed it, you can get you can borrow this book in the States from your local library if you want to participate in it or just to work out of it for fun, because it's a really cute book. There's a lot of cute little things in there, but like I said, I just decided that I would go ahead and make that jellyfish. Let's see, I used a 3.75 millimeter hook on this, and I used a worsted weight yarn, which is the Big Twist Value yarn from Joann's in the color Aqua Ombre, and it is such a beautiful color. And it was my first time using, like I've had it for a while, but it was my first time using this colorway, and I really liked how that it had the lighter and the darker colors, you know, on the ombre. And it worked out really perfect using that yarn, because on this jellyfish she wants you to make the tentacles dark and light, and it just worked out perfect because when I got done with the body, the dark started coming out. So I just worked the dark you know, tentacles or whatever, and then to get back to that light color, I just worked from the other side, or from the outside of the skein instead of the center pull, and that worked out really well. And I just think it's super cute. And like I said, I've only made a couple jellyfish. I feel like, honestly, this part right here was super fast. It didn't take any time at all, I feel like, to make the top and then the bottom piece that's separate here, the flat disc. But these little tentacles, I felt like they took forever. They really did. I don't know if I'm a big fan of making jellyfish, just to be honest with you all, but I do think that they are super cute when they're made. And I really like the way this color looks. I was looking to see if I forgot to say anything. So that is my entry for Cassandra over at Craftably Ever Afters, hashtag Amigurumi World Tour 2024. I really like it a lot, and I don't know if I will make more for her CAL, because I think you can just participate as many times as you want. Like, you could make every single pattern if you wanted to. I'm not really for sure what I'm going to do. I just wanted to make sure that I got at least one done this summer to participate for her CAL. So that is all of my finished objects, and that is all of the crocheting that I have got done since we last talked, which is crazy because I crochet like crazy most of the time, and it's just fizzled out for me. I feel like I was telling Michelle over at Michelle's Makery the other day when we were talking, I feel like my Crojo just got up and like walked out the door. Like, it just left, and I'm trying to get it back, you know. I thought doing these small projects would get it back, and it's just, I don't know. I do this in the summertime. So if you were just here for the crochet, then that's all that I have for you. But if you would like to stick around, I did have a couple people comment on my last video saying that they would like to see some of the pages that I have been coloring, and I thought that that would be fun to share with you all. Mind you, my coloring skills are not that great, so don't have any high expectations or anything for me, but I thought that I would share with you what that I have been doing besides crochet. So if you're not interested, hey, I completely get it. This is definitely not for everyone, and this isn't something that I'm going to just like show all the time or anything. I just thought that it would be fun to do it at least once. So I went on a little bit of a buying spree. I have not bought anything crochet related. I take that back. I bought some thread. They had a Hobby Lobby clearance and I missed it. And the only thing that they really had left, besides like big, thick, chunky yarn, was crochet thread. So I did get a couple things of crochet thread. Because, you know, I like making the doilies and the filet crochet and stuff, so I'm sure that I will be getting that back out sometime soon. I don't remember even when I bought that, but it's been a while. But I haven't bought anything crochet related in a very long time, which is kind of crazy for me. But I've really went on like a little bit of a buying spree for coloring books because I wanted my own stuff. You know, I wanted my own colored pencils and I wanted my own coloring books and stuff. And Amazon has been having a lot of sales on their books here lately, in case you didn't know. I think last time I looked, that sale was still going on, but I'm not sure how much longer it will be going on. And I know like Prime Day's coming up on the 16th, I think, and the 17th. So there'll probably be a lot of good deals on things then too. But they had a sale last month, I think, where their books were like buy one, get one half off. And then there was another sale that's going on right now, as far as I know. Maybe over, I'm not sure. But it was buy three, get one free, I think. So I have, like I said, been buying coloring books. And one publisher that I have really fell in love with, and I don't like all of their books because I'm not a Zen doodle person, I guess. Like, I don't like really detailed little tiny objects within a big object or anything like that, if that makes sense. Well, it's Creative Haven is the name of the coloring books, and it is published by Dover. And they publish a lot of different things, I guess, books and coloring books and just all kinds of different things. But one of their lines of coloring books is Creative Haven, and there are all different artists that have their work published through them. And one person that I just absolutely fell in love with is Teresa Goodridge. And if you do like to color, or you watch ColorTube, or you know, people that color on YouTube, I'm sure that you've heard of her before, but her designs are just absolutely gorgeous. And this was my very first coloring book that I bought from her, and I love it. It's so pretty. Her style is just beautiful. And this is like this is like one of the first, it wasn't my first coloring page, but it was one of my more detailed coloring pages, I guess you could say, for adult coloring. And this is what I did right here. And it doesn't look too bad on camera, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. But I really love how she has like the scenery, and then you, I was really intimidated when I first started coloring this page because of all the tiny little objects. But really, if you're like, okay, I'm going to color all the leaves, I'm going to color all the apples, it really is not that bad, even though it looks intimidating. So I was really proud of that one when I finished it. And I think Caitlin actually colored one. Yeah, Caitlin colored this one, and her coloring is so much better than mine. So much better. I say that I color at least, you know, middle school level, you know, like grade, like 6th, 7th grader could color. And Caitlin is way, way higher up than I am. But she did such a great job on that one. I really, really love it. And I think that's all that I've colored in that one. Like I said, I got quite a few, so I've just been kind of dipping back and forth. And I will just keep on the Teresa Goodridge. I'm going to set this in the floor. Keep on the Teresa Goodridge coloring books and just show you this one next. And it is Home Sweet Home. And I just love everything. Like, I want all of her books. All of them. And I think each one has like 31 pictures in it. And there are tons of like flip throughs for these books on YouTube if you want to see all the pictures inside. But this is one that I did recently. Caitlin went on vacation to the beach, and she picked out this coloring book page for me to do while she was gone, which I thought was really sweet, and I really enjoyed coloring it. I thought that it turned out really good. I used some metallic colors for like the tray and the cups and anything that looked like it might be ceramic. But like I said, I don't really know how to shade really well and all that. Caitlin tries to teach me stuff like that, and Shaylee does too, because she's really good at coloring also. I don't think I brought anything in here that Shaylee colored, because she didn't color in my books. She colored like pages I printed for her. But they try to teach me things like that, and it's like my brain just does not work that way. So I just pretty much straight color, I guess. And then here's another one that I did, which was so much fun to do. And I tried to make this blanket that I made it a woman. I think it was supposed to be a man, but I made it a woman. Has over her, and I tried to make it look like maybe it was a patchwork quilt or something, you know, with the different colors. I really love that one so much. And I gave her a yellow coffee cup because that is what I use a lot. And then the next one that I have by Teresa Goodridge is Afternoon Tea. And I thought when I almost didn't get this one because I thought that I wouldn't really enjoy coloring it as much. But there's so many beautiful pictures. And there's so many pictures that I want to color, but I want to wait till I get better. I don't know. It's like, because once you color them, then I guess I could scan it and print it, but I don't know. I like coloring in the book. But here's one that I did in the Afternoon Tea. And I did try to shade a little bit on the flowers and stuff. So I'm trying, but I'm not very good at it. So I really like how that one turned out. I liked the colors that I chose for it. And it was a lot of fun to do. It was so much fun to do. And I think that's all I've done in that one. There's a lot in these books that I want to do. I just haven't yet. And then the next one that I have is not by Teresa Goodridge. It's actually by Barbara Lanza. And she has quite a few coloring books, but I think this is the only one that I really thought that I would enjoy coloring in, if I remember right. I think some of her coloring books are a little bit more Zen doodle type, like where you have like, maybe you have a animal and then it's got little tiny pictures inside the animal or something, like flowers all over it. I don't know how to explain it. But I did this one. This is called Enchanted Fairies. I forgot to say that, by Barbara Lanza. And I did this one right here. I gave her a green dress and blue hair because she's a fairy and you can do that. I don't really think I like coloring right now realistic people, but I really enjoy coloring like fairies and I guess mythical type people, because there's no set rules for them. Like, you know, I guess you can just, like, you could give them blue skin if you wanted to, you know what I mean? I know there's more in here that I think I've done like 3 in this one, and then here's one that I did when I hadn't been coloring very long. I thought I did pretty good on her. I really enjoyed coloring that one too. And then the last one that I colored was this one, which wasn't really that long ago, and I really enjoyed coloring this one as well. I thought that it turned out pretty good. And then that's not all of the Creative Haven, but that's all that I brought in here. I have, like I said, I went on a little bit of a coloring book spree. Another person that I really, really enjoy their books, and I only have 2 of them so far, but I only brought one in here to share, and it is Camellia Angel Kova. And this is like, I guess they call it Create Space paper. They're like printed through Amazon. But I don't have a problem coloring on it. I guess because I haven't really used any of the expensive paper. It doesn't bother me to color on these. And anyway, this one is called 50 Spring Miniatures. And they're all just cutesy little stuff. I like cutesy pictures. I think that is fun to color. And I've done a couple in this one. I did this bunny with all the flowers. I thought that he turned out super cute. And I had a lot of fun coloring that one too. And these are faster to get done than like the Teresa Goodrich because they're not as detailed. And then I did this like bird here with the berry branch. I thought that it was turned out pretty good. And then I did this not too long ago. I like how she does, you know, it's like a potted plant, but then, you know, it looks like little houses. I just think that's adorable. There's one more that I did, and it was this one with the ducks in the water. And like I said, I just straight color. I'm not very good at coloring yet. I'm working on it, but I'm just having fun coloring. So even if I may not be that great at it, I am enjoying it a lot. And then the next one, or the last one that I'm going to show you is this one, and it is by Hikaru Coots, and it is called Enchanted Fairy Coloring Book. And I love this one so much because it has black background, so you don't have to worry about coloring the black or the background, but then it also has just white backgrounds too. And I have done a couple in here. So I did this one, and I was really happy with how that one turned out. And my husband and my daughter picked out the colors for the flowers. So I really thought that one turned out really pretty. I enjoyed doing that one. I think I used metallic pencils on that. And then I did this one right here. I really enjoyed coloring this one as well. I thought that it turned out really pretty. I don't know what it is about fairies, but even like reading and stuff, like I gravitate toward things that aren't real. I don't know. That's just how I've always been. And then Caitlin actually colored one in this one as well, and she colored this one. And like I said, her coloring skills just blow mine out of the water. Like, she made it look like the light from the oh my goodness, ball here, the crystal ball thing, was glowing on her face and her arms, and I just thought that she did amazing on that. She blended all these different colors to make it look, you know, her wings look gradient. I could look at that picture all day. Like, she did such an amazing job. And I love it so much. And like I said, it's so much fun. And I didn't bring any, like I said earlier, I think, I did not bring any that Shaylee has colored. I don't think she's actually finished a coloring page since we've been coloring together. A lot of times, Shaylee, while I'm coloring, Shaylee will draw. And that is her thing. Like, she really loves to draw on her computer. But the thing about her coloring is, like, Caitlin colors really fast. Like, she gets done with a picture really fast, and I'm kind of medium. Like, I take my time, but I also try to go faster with it too. But Shaylee is one of these people that takes her time and, like, really pays attention to those details and stuff, so her pictures are always really pretty when she finishes them. So maybe if I can get her to finish that one that I'm thinking of, that she was coloring, I will share that, you know, later on. So the last thing that I want to share with you guys is also coloring related too. You know, Caitlin has seen how much that I enjoy coloring, and a lot of these books, I mean, some of them may not be completely hand-drawn. Like, I'm not really sure. I know there's a lot of, like, AI generated pictures out there, and so I'm not really sure. I know, like, Teresa Goodrich, her and Barbara Lanza, they are all, like, hand-drawn art. You know, it's not like AI or whatever, computer-generated type pictures. So Caitlin sees that I really like coloring, so she's like, hey, I would, you know, would you color something if I drew it? Or maybe I mentioned it to her. I'm not sure how it got brought up, but one day she just started drawing me some pictures. And the first two that she drew, I've already colored them. I've already colored them, But this is the first one that she drew. And I told her, I was like, Caitlin, when you get older, you could probably publish coloring books because they're so good. They're so cute. So she did this little rabbit. And then she did a Boston Terrier princess. Because if you don't know that we have Boston Terrier dogs, Lucy and Bella. And so she drew that one. And I colored it. And then the last one that she drew me that I actually colored is this one. And it is an elephant that is a painter. And that is just so cute. Like, I don't even know. It's so funny because, like, she can draw these in, like, no time. You know? So then she's drew me a few more that I haven't colored yet. And they still have the pencils marks because she'll, like, go lightly with her pencil and then she'll outline it, and I haven't erased her pencil marks yet, but she drew this one, which is like a doctor bear or a nurse bear, which I thought was super cute. And then she drew this one, which is a monkey baseball player, which I think is adorable. It reminds me of my nephew, because he always played baseball. And then I was like, you know, I think those are really cute, but I like more cutesy stuff, you know, like, won't you draw me some cutesy stuff? And that's when she drew the elephant with the painter's outfit on that I showed just a minute ago. And then I was like, well, what about my little bear I just made? So the bear that I showed in my last video, podcast 94, however long it's been, I'm not sure. She drew that, and it turned out so cute. I love it. And I can't wait to color it. So there's that one. And then I also shared one time in a crocheting chat that I had found this little teddy bear that had a daisy hat on, or a sunflower hat on. So it looked like the sunflower was around its head. And so she drew that one as well, which it doesn't look exactly like the little teddy bear. It's actually a lot cuter than the one that I bought. But that one will be a lot of fun to color as well. And then the last one that she drew was Miss Kitty Catty, which is an amigurumi that I made a few podcasts ago. And it was from Amigurumi Animals at Work, I think. And she drew that one. So I think that she did awesome. So it's like, do I really even need to buy coloring books? Because I have my own, coloring book artist right here in the house. So I hope that you all enjoyed hanging out with me. Like I said, I know that this is probably not a lot of people's cup of tea, but I don't know. I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying trying out a new hobby. And like I said, I did have a few people ask me to share things like that, so I thought that I would. So yeah, that's all that I have for you all. Hopefully my crochet will come back. But just stay tuned. I may pop up here and there with videos. I'm not really for sure. Like I said, I'm going to try to for sure come back sometime in August, like steadily. I'll try to get more steady with my videos in August after the girls go back to school, because we're really enjoying having each other and just hanging out with each other during the summer. So I missed you all though, and I'm always happy to get on here and talk to you all. I just don't know, what to talk about if I don't have crochet to share with you all, So hopefully, like I said, I'll get to come back on and talk to you all soon. So thank you all for being here, and until next time, I will see you in another video. Bye!